Okay, it's finally time for chapter 11. Let's go.
What the hell is this?
And we are back to more Honkai Impact, also known as the Waifu Collection Simulator, where they kill your favorite characters. Red hair, big booba, Himeko, never forget. I'm still a little bit salty about that, but anyways, this time I'm going to actually talk about my thoughts on the chapters that I played and summarize some of the story so far. This is definitely happening because I didn't want to make the videos hour long, and definitely not because I kinda got addicted to the story to the point that I forgot to record most of it. But yeah, without further ado, let's go back to the topic. So continuing from chapter 9, where Himeko dies and saves Kiana from the Hersher of the Void and all that destruction, the story continues by having a 4-month time skip, called chapter 9 Extra. And oh my god, like holy booba, Jesus Christ, Mei got some insane plot developments. All in all, Mei got some new drip and really big character plots, but she's still fucking useless but hot, so in the end nobody cares, she's Mei.
Is it the boobs you don't like? Because I can make them bigger.
But yeah, as I was playing chapter 9 Extra, the thing that mostly captured my interest is the world building of Honkai Impact. Cause just now I started noticing how truly fucked up the Honkai's universe and world really is. For example, the main plot of this chapter is that we go to Arc City, which is essentially a massive high-tech cyberpunk metropolis. All the people in this city have something called Honkai energy detectors implanted into their whole body, so all their personal info is being tracked and exposed of. This is pretty much the price these people have to pay for trying to stay alive in this Honkai universe or world during a Honkai disaster. The world building in this game is getting better and I really like that. But yeah, the main focus of chapter 9 is still tracking down Kiana cause she caused the world to the brink of destruction with the Honkai eruption. And the conflict between Theresa's team, us, and the Shixol for the information about her, cause she's somewhere in this cyberpunk megacity and we need to track her down. The story quests all revolve around the main information source, which is an agent called Grey Serpent, and he's a part of the organization called World Serpent, which I think run the whole intelligence in this high-tech city. But yeah, I'm not gonna go into deep with the story and what happened. All in all, this chapter was enjoyable to play through because it finally gave me a sense and overall scope of this game's world and lore. Cause prior to this, all I saw was just some flying battleships and Valkyrie school area of St. Freya. But yeah, it was a really interesting chapter to play through. Jumping into chapter 10, from the start of the chapter I noticed that the main focus is going to be Bronya and her past with Cocolia, and the orphanage she grew up in. Most of this chapter was about developing Bronya into a more interesting character, and I honestly liked that. Especially since the start of the game, Bronya for me personally was one of the weaker sides of the characters when it came to character development and how interesting she was. So this chapter was a really big stepping stone for her and the big lore dump that is coming in chapter 11. When it came to the level design of chapter 10, I started noticing how they are slowly stepping it up at MiHoYo in overall scale of the backgrounds and improvements to the zone design and the overall feel of where you are located currently. There is also a little bit more free roaming involved in the gameplay now instead of the usual walk forward in a straight line until a dialogue window pops up, rinse and repeat. I mean, it's kind of the same thing, but they are just spicing it a little bit up now. Now, the worst thing about chapter 10 is playing this whole chapter as Bronya, every single mission. I just disliked how she plays as a character and her whole gameplay side of things. Like, holy shit is she slow. Why, MiHoYo? Why are you torturing me with this character? Why is she so slow and useless? Maybe just me, but my god, that was honestly the worst thing about playing this whole chapter. Playing as Brony. I don't know who it is at MiHoYo, but thank you for allowing me to play Theresa in some of these missions. Especially the last mission where there is a big end boss to the chapter. Also, why does Theresa run so funny? Every time I pick her up, I'm fucking crying out loud on how she walks and runs.
Get away from me! Why are you chasing me? Stop it! Get back here so you can get away from me!
So in my previous Honkai videos I also seen some people comment that I should go and read the manga, so I pretty much found this site, recommended reading order for everything, like how I should play the chapters and if there is a manga in between. So before starting chapter 11 I found the Azure Waters manga, which helped me out a lot when it comes to figuring out who Cele is, Bronya's past, Cocolia, and overall their whole relationship. Overall it gave me more information on the stuff that I was looking at, and it filled in the blanks on these characters. And yeah, I already know that I need to read the second Eruption manga, but my god, that thing is too long, so I will do it another time. So for chapter 11 I recorded most of the stuff, but here we go, a quick and fast compilation for the video. What the fuck is this? Let me go back. This is chapter 10, and this is chapter 11. What? Is this the chapter when MiHoYo started making money? Story. Look at this. This is completely different from any other chapter I played so far. Damn, the production value has completely skyrocketed. The girls are back in town and the whole squad is here. Since this is a happy reunion, I think it's time for a threesome. Oh, there is no way I failed this. Oh, come on. I pressed the button and it didn't go off. Okay, never mind. Let's go again. Playing this in the middle of the night is actually vibes. Like cozy vibes. This view is sick. And the music is really good. Also from the corner of my eyes I see Himeko's boobs.
Whack.
I think Cele finally figured out that this Bronya is real. Yeah, Cele finally figured out that this is the real Bronya. That we are real, not a imaginative thing in this world. Okay, this scene is cute, especially since I read the Azure Waters manga and I completely know their background and how they grew up together in the orphanage. Now this scene is really cute because Bronya was also trying to find Cele all this time. Am I fucking high? What is even going on here? Nah, this zone is so good. But I think I'm high. I am definitely fucking high on something. This chapter is definitely one of the better ones so far. The production value. Oh, look at that MiHoYo sign. And that's a cat paw. That represents Kiana, right? Here it says Tehotakus. I'm fucking high. No matter how many chapters I play, it all comes back to the labs. It's always the labs. We are just clones made to entertain the people of this world. Oh my god, it's Fu Hua. I think my theory still stands that Fu Hua is like an angel phoenix that is protecting everyone in this world. With her feathers, right? I also read that she is a mantis in that one manga. And mantises can't die. It's also the reason she knows Otto for so long, for like 500 years or more. I mean, they are immortal, but they can be killed, but it means she's still alive somewhere in this world. And protecting everyone with the feathers, the same way she did Himeko, right? Oh my god, this chapter is completely wrecking my brain. Too much information. I like it, but at the same time I don't like it, especially when you play it all in one day. Man, what an insane story arc for Bronya. Brony really said fuck it and became the main character of this game. I like her way more than I did in the first like 10 chapters. In the last chapter it was alright, but this chapter completely changed on how I look at her as a character. Yeah, she just became like the main character of this game. This whole arc was such a blast to play, like it was really fun, especially with the big lore info dumps. This arc has more lore than all the previous chapters together. Let's go, Brony, time to show everyone who's the boss of this gym. I should have probably played Bronya here, but I like Rita way too much. I almost played all the missions with just Rita. And of course Himeko, my queen. Put the high and down. Easy. Rita has reach. Oh, is it animation time? Okay, let me get my blanket.
これが全部ブローニャ。でもどこにいるのですか？
Now these are all the possibilities in this universe, right?
必ず見つけ出します。
Let's go, Brony. Nice. In before she becomes a Hersher, an evil Hersher.
しまった。動けません。
Oh, it's Sela. Sela is going to save us yet again, right? Our guardian butterfly. Yo, she's transforming. Let's go! Did she just do a JoJo pose? Is Bronya becoming like the Hersher of Transformers? Oh my god, she's zooming. This animation is so sick. Let's go, Sailor Moon! This is like Sailor Moon with Power Rangers. I love this shit so much. This is a really fun animation. It's a fucking bike. A cyberpunk bike. Oh my god, she's spawning cannons. Just like Velta did. What was that camera angle? Holy shit, Bronya is actually a Hersher. And she can actually control the powers of a Hersher. Oh. Oh. Oh, that was a sick music fade in and fade out transition. Oh, here it comes. Jesus, she's insane. Oh, she's completely controlling the Hersher's power. Oh my god. Brony main character incoming.
きます
Oh. So Cella is pretty much the crystal now, right? That's what I got from it. Yeah. Because Cella is like a butterfly. So Cella was the butterfly seeking her real Bronya in this universe all this time. And she found the real Bronya right now when we came to this universe, like the Sea of Quanta. And from a butterfly she became the crystal that gave us Herrscher power. Oh my god, Bronya dancer. Bronya getting married? Oh, see, oh yeah, these are all the possibilities from this universe. What the fuck, man? I need to rewatch this like 10 times. Bronya and Cella together. Man, what a chapter. Okay, I'm gonna go and rewatch that a couple of times.